So a 1-0 win today against Barwell. That's our first win against Barwell since 2019, I believe. So it's been a while, bit of a bogey team. But what did you make of the team's performance today?
I thought we were very good. I think the first probably 25 minutes was a bit of a sort of helter-skelter game, a million miles an hour, as we probably expected. It's always a tough game to come and play Barwell, as you say, with they've been our bogey side seems for a long time. But I think when the game settled for probably the last 15 or 20 minutes of the first half, we started to take a little bit of control. We recognised where we could obviously hurt them, and then I think the second half we completely dominated the game, if I'm honest. I think if we'd have had a little bit more quality in the final third at the right moments, probably could have scored 2 or 3. But look, we got a well-deserved victory in the end, a clean sheet, and 3 points on the road.
So what did the management say after Saturday's game? Probably wasn't our greatest performance, but today seemed a world apart, and even in the way we attacked and the way we got forward. What was said amongst the management after that?
No, I think we won't make any bones about it. We've not been great in the last few weeks in terms of our performance levels, and that's obviously reflected in the results that we've got. So we knew we needed to be probably braver. I thought we got the ball down and passed it a lot better tonight, which obviously allowed our attacking players into the game. I thought we really hurt them out wide with our attacking flair, and I think we've probably struggled to get any rhythm in the games in the last few weeks. Naturally, when you're a little bit low on confidence, people start making mistakes, or they maybe want the ball a little bit less. So for us, it was just about encouraging the boys to try and play, trust their ability a little bit more, and obviously a win like that will do us a world of good moving forwards.
It was a debut as well for Carl Rowley today. He looked very impressive, headed and kicked everything, and obviously kept a clean sheet along with the rest of the defence. What did you make of him coming in, arguably at short notice as well, slotted in quite easily?
Yeah, Kyle's obviously experienced at this level. I know he was obviously at Walsall Wood earlier in the season, but he's played at Step 3 for Barwell and Micklover for probably the last 4 or 5 years, so he's got numerous games under his belt. So we had no sort of issues in throwing him in at short notice, so to speak. You know, he knows the level, he knows the boys that he was up against, being ex-teammates at Barwell as well, and I thought he was outstanding. I don't think they caused us a huge amount of threats, but when they did put balls in the box, I thought he just did the simple things really well. You know, he dominated aerially, he kicked it when he had to, he brought it down when he could. Just everything that you'd want a centre-half to do, really. So although it maybe looked like no frills, I thought he was really, really good in all of his defensive work.
So moving on, as we keep saying, the games keep coming thick and fast. Yeah. They're not slowing down either.
No.
With Leiston on the Saturday before Telford on the Monday. What do you make of our chances and facing up against, I suppose, both of those sides? It's such a quick turnaround.
Yeah, look, the schedule's probably not been the kindest to us. We've had 3 or 4 Saturday Mondays in a row now, which is always tough with a 48-hour turnaround. Look, they're 2 tough games. We know, everyone knows what Telford are like in terms of their resources and their budget, and they'll always be one of the favourites to go and win this division. So we already know what they're going to be. But listen, the Leiston team we've played against for the last 2 or 3 years have always had some good players, and they try and get the ball down and play. So we're under no illusions that 2 games in 3 days against anybody's tough. Against those 2 opponents, they'll be difficult games. So us as management and staff will go away and prep properly for the Leiston game first, make sure the boys train properly Thursday, and we put a game plan in for that. And then once that one's out of the way, we'll focus on the Telford game after it.